Hi, welcome back to Toast and Post Part 5. Yeah, we just found out that Brian's not in Boondock Saints 3, and that's what he and Troy are talking about now. So we'll take it over to Brian.
Hey everybody,
and Troy.
A little awkward moment here. I just found out I'm not in Boondock Saints 3, but what I want to say is the movie is going to be very impressive. It takes a lot to do that second sequel. Number 3 is magical. You have to tie things up. It's going to be good, regardless that I'm not in it. I want you to go see it and support Troy. He gave me my very first real shot in Hollywood. He and Chris Branker with Boondock Saints 1, and I'm thrilled for that, and I'll always owe him. So I want Troy to do some names here for us while I have a sip and think about my future.
Okay, Veronica, let's do some names. By the way, I want to just say, always loved Brian. He was in the first one and the second one. It would have probably been easier and, frankly, maybe better for the story to have him in 3. But I said, fuck him. He was coming over my fucking house, this fucking Toast and Post shit, making me read names of people I've never met. So I cut him the fuck out. Alright, just kidding. He's in it. Brian will be in Boondock 3. Okay.
Woo! Dodge that bullet.
Let's get to some names here. Here we go. Former guest hosts. The Real Jilly, G. Schmick, Mickey, and Lady Mad from Chicago. One of my favorite cities. It actually says that on one of my favorite cities.
It's one of my favorites.
It is, If you want some real murder, you go to Chicago, because that's what they do best there.
Best architectural tour in America.
Yeah. Good blues music as well. Some nice food. And then they kill you on the street. All right, Super Carrie from South Carolina. Cooper Nature.
Cooper Natural.
Cooper Natural.
Cooper Natural 67, I think.
Cooper Natural 67, a.k.a. Suzanne from Cali. Sierra Tire. And Sierra Tire.
Yeah.
2-time guest host. No, wait a minute. You had scratched that one out. Brisbane, Australia. We don't need this guy. This guy's off the list. B-Flow Style, a.k.a. Becky Lee from Louisville, Kentucky. B-Flow Style.
And what's the name of this drink?
Kentucky Mule.
Kentucky Mule. All right, B-Flow.
It's kind of like, you ever heard of a Moscow Mule? It's that with bourbon instead.
Okay.
They kind of make it, they turn it into a heterosexual drink just by adding whiskey. From Lynn Syoping. Oh my God, Lynn Syoping.
Is that Lynn Sonia?
Linköping.
Oh, from Linköping.
From Linköping, Sweden, former guest host Cami J77. Thank you, Camilla Johansson, for being such a loyal regulator despite the time difference. This gal's in Sweden?
Sweden.
Man, you got them all over the world here.
Unbelievable.
Wow. How what's the time difference there?
8 hours.
8 or 9. 9. 8?
Yeah.
It's like people in Sweden don't have much to do over there. 8-hour time difference.
Well, some of them get up the next day and watch the videos.
Oh, okay. Okay, Raggedy Author, one of the fellow scribes in our group. Thank you for being a multiple guest host for Canada. We got Canada, we got Sweden, we got Kentucky, we got Chicago. You guys should all have like a reunion in Chicago and then do a betting pool on who gets murdered while they're there.
Not a bad idea.
All right, former guest hosts. We got Jay Sassy OH. Jay Sassio?
East Sassy, Ohio, yeah.
A.k.a. Jenny from Ohio. Becca V. Martin from Germany. God, we got him from Germany too, huh? E-Dubs 93, best of luck after college. You will do good things. That's actually written here. I'm not saying that. For all I know, you're a complete asshole that amounts to nothing. But
She's a good kid.
I'm hoping, E-Dubs, that he's right and you'll do wonderful things. Multiple guest host. IW Liz, Iowa Liz, Eva Liz, IW Liz.
IW Liz.
IW Liz from New England.
Hooah!
Feeling real good about that one. My old stomps. I am a New Englander. IW Liz. Owen Harper, a.k.a. Rachel from Watersville, Ohio. Owen Harper, a.k.a. Rachel.
I'm not sure if I screwed that one up or what.
I'm Sarah, a.k.a. Troy. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Sarah.
From North Carolina, SDEVO77. You are indeed share-tastic. North Carolina.
Troy wrote that. I didn't write that.
Yeah, that was all me. But I did use one of your fine metal cutting bits over the Christmas break. It's a little known fact that North Carolina is one of the leading purveyors of carbide bits for CNC machines. Thought I'd throw that in there. It's a little shout out
To North Carolina.
North Carolina to their carbide blade supremacy. Cara 7977, also from Charlotte, North Carolina. Great purveyor of carbide cutting
Do you
blades.
want to talk about what you told me earlier about the thing?
Yeah, I'll go grab one. I guess I got them inside.
Okay. We'll bring that back in the next part. Something special that Troy was up to for his fans.
Here comes something
Get
else.
over here coming in.
One of my Rotary Wing brothers up there, fighting crime.
And the last guy we have, or the second to last guy, is V. Warrior.
V. Guerriere rhymes with derriere.
Yeah, a.k.a. the real shoe diva from the south. Then the last guy is Trainwater, is happily insane in Georgia.
Trainwater. Yes, she is in Georgia. Those are all a lot of my guest hosts. Thank you very much for
A
all
lot
the
of
work you
gals with
did.
names that sound, masculine, and then it's a.k.a. Sally.
That's right.
Trainwater, that sounds like a dude. V. Guerriere, that sounds definitely like a dude.
You got that right, Sarah.
Owen Harper is an actual dude's name. Rachel from Watersville, Westerville, Ohio. Look at what I got. Look at what I got to read here. This is Brian's third grade level fucking handwriting. This guy was actually flying $1 million pieces of machinery for the U.S. military. I'm starting to get a little concerned about the state of our defense in this country, sir.
Yeah, I'm getting old. Here's to you,
Well,
bro.
all right. It's a pleasure to be part of the last Toast and Post. I know the first time you came up here, that was funner than shit.
That was really cool.
We were getting our drink on there.
Oh,
There was
it
this
was
one
great.
gal that was like, I feel like
Hey, Pandora
I'm getting a
listener, the holidays are
peek
here.
inside the
Corson
man
Motor
cave.
Center of Pasadena is
Right.
encouraging
Yeah.
you to spoil yourself.
I
with a
remember going,
well-deserved
huh.
holiday SUV of your dreams.
We should do something
Drive
like
home
that.
in a
Peek
brand
inside
new
the man cave.
2015
I've yet to
GMC
figure anything
Acadia.
out.
For
It was,
$7,000 for
a
60
good
months,
thought.
plus $500
We'll be back in a couple minutes. Troy's going to do a few more names before we head on out. So we hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful holiday season so far. Thank you for joining us at the final Toasted Post here at Ironsides, Troy Duffy's private bar. We'll be right back.
You got to see these things.